Man City 5, Burnley nil. I was never worried about Burnley. Definitely wasn't worried about Burnley. Especially not after the restart where they would be rusty. They're going through a whole lot of issues at the club. Five players' contracts expiring at the end of the month. Two of their strikers, their highest goal scorers, injured in Wood and Barnes. And it's just a whole mess going on there at Burnley right about now. But they did turn up to play. They couldn't even fill the bench with 9 players, but they still came out to play. And I think they put on a very, very, very brave performance. I must say that before we start. This video is strictly to talk about the football game. I don't want to talk too much about the whole White Lives Matter banner that flew across the stadium and all of that. I don't really want to touch on that too much. I did make a video, my initial reaction, saying how I felt at that moment, in the moment, and I'm getting peppered in the comment section, but it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. On YouTube or anywhere, you can't really take these comments to heart unless it's avid football fans actually talking about the game and giving their opinions on the game. All the other stuff is just BS. You know what I mean? So if they think it actually bothers me, it don't. You know what I mean? But that was a very horrible thing to do. And a lot of people don't even understand why the Premier League has taken a stance with the whole Black Lives Matter thing. A lot of people don't get it, so we don't even need to get into that too much. But it's all over the media. It's on the players' shirts before the game. The players taking a knee and all of that. The Premier League, they're taking a stance because obviously there's been racism in the league for a very long time, and racism in football. Hence the reason why they're doing it. It's not to say that white lives don't matter or all lives don't matter. It's just highlighting the fact that Black lives matter as well, because the acts against black people basically saying that their lives don't matter. Like, don't we matter? You understand what I'm saying? So this is for people with sense. The people who don't have any understanding or don't know the history, they need to just disappear. You know what I mean? This isn't the right place for you. Pep Guardiola recently came out and said how he feels about what historically what white people have done to black people. And if he's coming out to say that, obviously he understands. But anyways, back to the game. Because I'm like, I don't know if tears are coming out of my eyes or something, or if, there's salt in my eyes or something. You know what I mean? But it's a funny situation, man. It's a funny situation. But it was a practice game. It was a warm-up game. It was a friendly. The last 2 games City played were friendlies. They were warm-up matches for something bigger, it seems. The FA Cup, still in it. Champions League, still in it with an advantage. It's a warm-up game. It's a warm-up game. Pep Guardiola treating this like a warm-up game. 8 changes. Only Silva, Edison, and Mahrez weren't rested. You know what I mean? And later on in the game, when we were already 5-0 up, I was saying maybe Pep Guardiola should bring on Scott Carson, because he did not use his full quota of subs. I think he only used 3 subs. I think there was only Sane who came off the bench. Nice to see him getting a run out. It was De Bruyne and Laporte came on. Jesus, maybe he used 4. Jesus did come on for Aguero, who picked up a knock there. Hope he's okay. But 5-0 against a Burnley team who are rusty after lockdown. The bench had 5 youngsters. Some of them haven't even played, never played in the Premier League, never even been in a squad. One guy, what's his name? I can't remember his name. He's starting his first Premier League game. The 11 was a solid 11. Don't get me wrong. It was a solid 11. They started well. But after they started to concede the goals, It was like they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle what City was just bringing to them. They're just gonna handle it. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. When you compare these two teams, it's just simply, ridiculous. Look at City's bench. Look at their bench compared to Burnley's entire. So it's just a mismatch, man. It's just a mismatch. It would have taken a miracle for Burnley to even pick up a draw today. It was a practice game. It was a practice game. City was in control for the entire game. Maybe there was a few slip-ups here and there by Man City, but they recovered right away. It was a practice match. I can't even put it any other way. But there's a lot of positives to take from this game. Phil Foden bagging 2 goals to add to the one he picked up against Arsenal. He chipped in with assist as well. Bernardo, a few assists. Mahrez with a brace. David Silva with that goal. Just brilliant football, man. Goals from 2 short corners. Gabriel Jesus with an assist. Mahrez just, oh my God. Slicker than a mangoose, man. Slicker than a mangoose. I'm telling you. Algerian mangoose. Making up names for these guys now. But there's a lot of positives to take from the game. A lot of negatives as well. Aguero with that knock. Penalty taken by Mahrez. That's a positive. He stepped up. He dispatched it. Not convincingly, but still dispatched it. Zinchenko, he looks a little rusty. Give away the ball a few times. Made a few errors. Cancelo as well. Undercooked some of his passes. But all in all, the guys were solid, man. Otamendi, he looked, Fernandinho started, he went off. But the pros outweigh the cons here. Edison, I don't think he was even tested with any shots or anything. Did Burnley even ever had a corner in this game? I can't remember. But it was a really great performance. It was a complete performance by Man City. A squad, a team, an 11 that had 8 changes to it. It just shows how strong this bench is, how strong this unit is. Leroy Sané has refused to sign a contract extension. Bayern Munich are coming in for him. Pep Guardiola has said he will leave. And I wish him all the best. I like Sané. I wish he was going to stay on at the club. So I wish him all the best. We just have to look for a new winger, a replacement winger for him. It was nice seeing him come back for the first time since August. That's ridiculous. August is 2 months away. You know what I mean? But Phil Foden, man, he has to be the man of the match. He was brilliant, man. Look at that shot from distance. Look at that no-look pass. And look at that second goal he scored. It was amazing, man. It was amazing, and it shows sometimes you just have to be patient and wait on your turn. It will come. Don't run, try to go out on loan. Don't try to leave the club. You just end up, running around the place like a lot of these players. Stay where you at. Become a club legend. And he's on course to do so, because every time this man comes on the field these days, he has been amazing, man. Remember the EFL Cup final, guys? The Carabao Cup final against Villa? Oh, my God. Phil Foden is the future, man. He is the future. And it's nice to see David Silva scoring again. He's leaving at the end of the season. And we have to take in as much Silva as we can, because he'll be gone soon. That was goal, right? That was goal. That was goal. Bernardo. Amazing, man. Amazing performance. I'm impressed with these boys. I'm impressed. Rodri, solid in the middle there. De Bruyne came on for a little run out. This team is just a lovely team, man. This is just a lovely team, It's a lovely team. I just hope we just beat this UEFA ban and, we go in the Champions League next year as defending champions. Ha 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 ha. That was a joke. But yeah, we're looking good, man. We're looking good. We could actually challenge for this Champions League title. Man City versus Bayern Munich in the final, right? That'd be a good final. That'd be a really, really good final. I'm fantasizing here. Can a man dream? Can a man dream? But overall, it was a solid performance, man. Burnley, I hope they work out their issues. I definitely hope they work out their issues, man. And they came out and issued statements, you know what I mean, apologizing for this whole thing, disassociating themselves with it. But Ben Mee, from what the reporter saying, that Ben Mee said he heard some kind of whisper about something was gonna go down, and it was planned by some left wing Burnley fans. So it's not a representation of all Burnley fans, of course. You know what I'm saying? So people like to take things and run with it, but it's the internet. You know what I mean? It is the internet. I could only come here and keep it real. I'm keeping it real. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it real. You see what I'm saying? And that's the best way to keep it. That's the best way to keep it. But not much to talk about, man. I'm not gonna rave on about this win and laugh and oh, but you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, we're still 20 points behind Liverpool Football Club. And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking to myself, like, look, if Liverpool were only like 6-7 points ahead of us right now, they would have got caught. They would have got caught. Remember what happened last season? They would have got caught. But they're way ahead. They will win the title. They just can't do it on Wednesday against Crystal Palace. But I think they can do it against us. They can definitely do it against us on July 2nd. So that'll be a big match. We play Chelsea next on Thursday. The game will be at Stamford Bridge. And it's going to be an amazing fixture. I'm looking forward to that one too. I think we have an FA Cup fixture coming up as well, and then the Liverpool game. The matches are going to come very fast and you know, within days. They're just trying to finish the season. I want them to finish the season so we could all, you know, move on to the 2020-21 season and beyond. Guys, we're dealing with way too much, man. We're dealing with way too much in the world. We have dealt with way too much in the world to be still dealing with these things. But I'm going to move on from this. This will be the last time I actually talk about this whole White Lives Matter banner thing. That's it. I'm done with that. I had to address it. If I have a channel and I don't say nothing, how would it look? It would look maybe worse than me actually saying something. So you have to speak up, man. You have to speak up, and you can't be, you know, ashamed to speak up. You see what I'm saying? So that's my take, man. That's my take on the day. Premier League football is back, baby. 2 wins in 2. Arsenal spanked. Burnley spanked. Practice matches. Clean sheets. It's all positives, man. It's all positives. It's all positives. I'm hoping to do the same against Chelsea come this Thursday. So guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Head on over to cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc to get yourself one of those lovely football cards they have there. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 15% off your orders. All the links will be in the description box down below. So, until next time, from your boy Dominic Rich. Peace out. Rich Squad. You know, no pressure, man. No pressure. I'm just out here in nature, just chilling. You know what I mean? Just chilling. You know what I mean? Here's some positive energy. Take that. Take that. Take that.